love. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom, yashallah. Hope all is well. Hope everybody is having a blessed Monday. I'll wait for one or two people to get on here. I know y'all not always used to me going live on the YouTube channel. But we're here. So shalom, 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 yashallah. As a matter of fact, I'll probably just get right into it. You know, people will come in as they come in, or they'll see the playback later. So shalom, yashallah. This is an impromptu live. This is an impromptu live. If y'all can hear me, give me a con 777. All right, if y'all can hear me, y'all can see me good, whatever the case may be. Glass is a little blurry. Camera might be a little blurry, Salakia. Let me see there. Hopefully, okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. All right. Okay, Yan is in the building. Shalom, sis. So yeah, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're not subscribed to the page. Hit the like, and come on in the room, share the room. All right, if you hit the like, if you hit the subscribe, share the room. If you can, share the live on all social medias. I better not say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. But try not to be on here too long. This is really just a commentary about some stuff. Mainly a situation I saw go down over the Shabbat. All right, this past Shabbat. What was it? I want to say that was the 15th. November 15th going into November 16th, this past Shabbat. So Israel, once again, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brakathum to the brothers, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Shemartha to the sisters. Most High Yahweh watch over everybody. Get them likes up for me, y'all. I see the likes is not matching the people in the live on the live, so get them likes up for me, y'all. Get them likes up for me. All right. Israel. Oh, first and foremost, Salakia. I'm gonna block y'all early today if y'all coming with foolishness. Before we get started, Israel Hanukkah Feast of Dedication is coming up. So order your menorahs. This is just one I got on display. This is the 7-inch with the Jerusalem and the Shalom on the front and the back. But also I got all sizes. I got all sizes all the way up to 3 feet. 10-inch, 12-inch, 15-inch, 16-inch, 18-inch, 21-inch, 24-inch, 36-inch, 3 feet. So order your menorahs. Hanukkah's coming up. Feast of Dedication starts December 24th, so-called Christmas Eve. It starts so-called Christmas Eve this year. So y'all got time. Y'all got time. Pre-order y'all menorahs now. You'll have them way in time before Feast of Dedication. This is just a 7-inch. I'll show more and put up more pictures and videos of other sizes I have also, but that's just for now. So, Shalom again, family. So it came up this past Shabbat. Shalom, it's me again. Shalom, sis. My Midwest sister. I won't say the full state. But anyway, come on, y'all. We got 20 people on the live and only 5 likes. Come on, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button so the algorithm catch up, because this is an important message I want to send to Israel. Not just because it's me, but just in general. Right? So hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. All right? 21 people in the room, but I need y'all to hit that like button. All right? Share the algorithm. Share the room. All right? So, again, Shalom, Israel. So this past weekend, right, this past weekend, right? This Sabbath, November 15th, Shalom, Sister Yolanda. Um, there was a Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. Now I don't know who the hell Jake Paul is. Of course we know who Tyson is. Tyson been knocking him out since the 80s. Very good fighter, athletic. We know Tyson has been bugged out over the years. Well, let me be nice about it. We know Shalom Daniela. Um, we know Tyson has had his struggles over the years. I'm gonna be nice about it, all right? But Tyson is Tyson, right? um, well, wait a minute. We're not even getting into the rig part yet. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to the rig part, right? So there was a fight this weekend on the Shabbat. It fell on the Shabbat. Now, earlier in the week, a sister asked me, she was like, "You watching the fight?" I was like, "What fight?" I didn't really even know. I kind of saw them advertising it on Netflix, but I was like, whatever. Tyson fighting some Edomite. But I didn't know it was coming up, and I definitely didn't know it was on the Shabbat. Normally, fights are on Saturdays, and they broadcast them from Vegas. They might start. It depends on the time of the year it is. It might still be the Shabbat in Vegas, but normally we watch on the East Coast, we watching fights 11, 12, 1, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. Right? But whatever. So I said, when is the fight? So she was like, "Oh, it's this Friday." I was like, "Well, that's the Shabbat, sis. I'm not really a sports fan like that anyway, and I'm not really a big boxing fan. I might like to see a Jake knock out a Edomite or a Northern Kingdom knock out a cracker or something. I love watching old videos of Jack Johnson and Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tyson, my man Mayweather, right? But I'm not really a big sports fan like that. I've never really been. I played baseball. If I had a favorite sport, it would be baseball. I played baseball when I was younger. I played a little bit of basketball, but I just never really been a big sports fan, not even boxing. Only thing I like to see a Negro knock out a white man, or I like to see a good fight, whatever. It's interesting, entertainment. But I'm never a big, so my point being, I wasn't keeping up with this Tyson fight thing. I was like, a Tyson fighting, he's old as hell, and even though Tyson is well, let me clear that up. Not old as hell like that, but older to be boxing. But Jake, the Israelite man, is strong, so we could be damn 70 and we could still knock something out. Don't get it twisted. But meaning old for the sport. He's considered old for the sport, right? No disrespect to Tyson in his age, because 58 is not really old. All right, let me clear that up so nobody get at the elder. I think Jake Paul is 27. If y'all can correct me, I think the Edomite is 27. I'm not sure. I know nothing about that Edomite. So I was asked, I was like, well, and I wasn't even coming from a over righteous, holier than thou place. I was like, nah, I'm not really going to watch a fight on the Sabbath. I said, I'll watch the playback on Saturday or Sunday over the weekend when they have the playback, but I'm not going to watch a fight on the Shabbat. I didn't think nothing of it after that. So here come the Shabbat comes, and I'm getting different messages. I'm seeing stuff on social media, and I see Israel is really into this fight and answering and watching this fight. Now, me personally, like I said, according to Scripture and my understanding and my wisdom, I would not watch a boxing fight on a Shabbat. I would read my scriptures, meditate, watch some videos for edification, maybe put on some teaching videos, maybe listen to some truth music, maybe have a little wine, chill out. But a lot of times on the Sabbath night, I'm out teaching, because we teach out in New York on Friday nights, unless it's a feast day, a meeting, something, weather, whatever the case may be, not enough manpower, whatever. But I wouldn't really, watch a fight on a Shabbat. Now, I'm not here to debate that. That's for another conversation. We can swing swords and go on the scriptures and say whether it's lawful or not. Because I know the Israelites that did watch the fight, they feel like in their spirit that they didn't do anything wrong on the Shabbat. You know what I'm saying? That's still keeping the Shabbat holy, whatever the case may be. Now let me read this. And like I said, this is not, I'm not actually going into the debate or whatever about who was right, who was wrong. The Israelites that didn't watch the fight and was like, they're more righteous than the Israelites that said, no, it's just a fight. We're just going to watch, whatever. All right, this is Isaiah 58 and 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day. So what I received from the scripture is the Lord said, turn away your foot, meaning the stuff that you want to do outside of keeping the commandments. Well, you should keep the commandments all the time, but outside of keeping a Shabbat day holy, meaning set apart, right, to the Most High. That day should be all about the Most High, His Word, reading, meditating, praying, whatever you're going to do. It should all be about righteousness and giving that day to the Most High and rest. Outside of rest, that day belongs to the Most High. In whatever form you worship Him in. With, like I said, with technology now, you can binge watch videos. I keep saying it, but I got to make some of y'all moderators so y'all can block some of these people with this foolishness on here. But I'm going to use them for now to get the algorithm going. But, you know, some brothers and sisters might feel I did nothing wrong, right? You know, I did nothing wrong by watching a fight. Oh, I was going into what the Spirit showed me, humbly speaking, the Shabbat should be all about, right? You either, like I said, with technology now, you can binge watch videos. You can go on. There's so many classes on of edification, you know, as long as you're not listening to nobody bugged out. You know, the Shabbat should be all about doing something towards worshiping and serving the Most High. Even if you're going to watch any kind of television, you should watch like a biblical movie or maybe the news because you're getting a prophecy if you're going out to camp or you're doing a class, a Shabbat lesson. All right, something for edification. Now, me personally, like I said, Mike Tyson in a goddamn thong on a Sabbath day is not something I want to see. All right, let me read this real quick. Mike Tyson, I know it's a jock strap, but it's basically a male thong. All right, this is Sirach 29, I believe it is. So I can bear with me, y'all. This is an impromptu lesson. I'm supposed to really be out handling business now. But, you know, the Spirit jumped on me just to address this because I kept seeing it. Sirach 29 and 21. The chief thing for life is water and bread and clothing and a house to cover shame. All right, a house to cover shame, meaning nakedness also. All right, so me particularly on the Lord Shabbat day, I don't want to see Mike Tyson in the G-string. I don't want to see no man in the G-string. All right, I don't really want to see a woman naked on the Shabbat, right? Because that's a day that you're keeping holy to the Most High, set apart. So, like I said, not judging anybody because we can go back and forth about whether it's lawful. Shalom, Sons of Thunder in the building. We can go back and forth about whether it's lawful, right, to watch the fight or, you know, it's you're being lawful not watching it. So, like I said, that's not really the debate I want to get into. We can go swing swords and go back and forth into the scripture. But my thing is, through the Spirit, of course, what would be a better precedent you would set, an example you would set by showing that I can watch the fight another day. I don't really need to look at Mike Tyson in a goddamn G-string jockstrap thong on the Lord's Sabbath. Now, I know he came in the ring with his shorts on, but I saw that clip the other day, like, what the hell? And I saw it by accident. So why the hell is Mike Tyson in a jockstrap? He allowed them in his locker room. He just basically was asked out. That's not something I want to see on a Shabbat. Now, I know y'all might say, well, Elder, that's not the only thing. It was the fight. I want to see, I know a lot of y'all going to say, y'all want to see Jake knock out Esau on the Shabbat. I know. But Tyson lost the fight. Now, I don't know. They said it was rigged. He threw it. I think Tyson just said, the hell with it. Give me the $20 million. I don't care about winning or not. I done had all my knockouts in the 80s and 90s. Just give me the 20 mil. I think they said Tyson made 20 mil and Jake Paul made 40 mil. But as Israelites in the truth, is it necessary for us? Now, here's where I'm going to start a little bit of trouble. Are you that caught up in the worldly fight spirit that you just had to watch this fight on a Shabbat? That's my question to Israel. Right? And that's a good point, Hector Barrios. I heard they were having some problems with the stream, right? And I saw somebody put up a meme, and they put up a guy with a whole bunch of wires detached, and they said the Netflix technician on the night of the fight. So I was like, well, damn, must have happened with the connection. Now, brother, Hector Barrios, brother said, Yahweh made it so no one can see it because of the buffering. Yeah. Hey, we got 53 people in here, y'all. Get the likes up. 53 people, only 21 likes. Get the algorithm going, y'all. Come on. Get them likes up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Amir HP, you keep Amir HP, I'm gonna block you. Okay, because you keep typing in Arabic and nobody know what the hell you're typing unless you can press the translator button. But we're not dealing with that. All right, I think you're just trolling. But anyway, Isaiah 58:13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words. So, like I said, I'm not here really for the debate part. That can be another conversation, lesson, whatever the case may be. We can do a full lesson on the Shabbat, what the Lord says about the Shabbat, the do's and don'ts. But I'm just trying to get y'all to look at something, Israel, just from a basic standpoint. Is it necessary to watch a fight on the Lord's Shabbat? Could you not watch that fight another time? Do you have a spirit where, because we know, let's be real, Israel. You know, in the world, the fight was a big thing. Well, even in the truth, the fight. Sports and entertainment. You know, I tease brothers. I say, once August, September come in, I ain't going to be able to get brothers on Sunday because brothers going to be locked into football Sundays. And it's all good. It's not the Shabbat. It's just entertainment. There's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, me personally, sports, to me, sports is overrated. But to each his own. It's okay. It's okay. It's just entertainment. I might like to do certain things that other people might look at as total folly. But as long as it's not breaking the law or, doing anything contrary to the Most High, I don't think it's wrong to have a drink or something on my birthday. Do I feel like I gotta go out and get a cake and have a big party and all that? No, because a lot of that tradition goes into pagan custom. But if the Most High grant me to see another year, I might go out and get me some brown and toast or eat me a nice good dinner or go watch a nice movie or chill or cook my favorite food and say, hey, thank the Most High for letting me see another year. Now, other Israelites might say you going off into pagan Babylonian worship of yourself. So a lot of times there's gray areas of how we're going to look at scripture. I mean, we're going to view our own righteousness towards the Most High. All right, 14. Then shalt thou delight thyself in Yahweh, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth. So One of the benefits or the blessings or promises of keeping the Sabbath and keeping it holy and doing the will of the Most High, setting that day apart, is we will ride upon the high places of the earth. Right? It's also important to see how the enemy moves. They even deviated from what they normally do to catch up. Jake, moving the fight from Saturday night to Friday night. Yeah, that's CW Chuddo. That I opened up with that. I said fights are normally. I was like, why is this fight on a Friday night? Fights are normally on Saturdays. All right, and then I know a lot of brothers and sisters, they have fight parties or they'll have gatherings for fights because they'll be on a Saturday night, right? Right, but yum, yeah, Shalom King. So I'm just saying, Israel, what I'm pointing out is, examine yourself, right? And see, is some of that worldly spirit left over in you, all right? And I know that might sound mean and harsh, but what I saw from a lot of Israelites was they just had to watch the fight. Your spirit was into it. You was commenting on it. I saw comments like, oh, that was elder abuse. Like you were really into the fight, commenting on it and everything on the Shabbat. Should that much energy be exerted to some 58-year-old Negro in a damn thong? No, I'm just messing with y'all. I know the fight was there was other fights on. I heard some woman got head butted, and her face was all bloody. It was fights before the Tyson and Paul fight. But that's a good point, brother. They put that fight on the Shabbat on Netflix. Normally fights are on pay-per-view. They put that on Netflix on Friday night, probably to get our people to go off on the Shabbat. If that's what Esau was plotting and planning. Like I said, we know you could debate about whether I went off on a Shabbat. But me personally, through the spirit and what I see through the Most High H.O.I and the scriptures and in the spirit, it's not necessary to watch a Tyson fight or any fight on the Shabbat. You can wait and watch it the next day. That's too much focus and energy that was put into something that really don't have nothing to do with the Most High. You can say, well, Jake was going to knock out Esau. That got the race war coming. All right, you can finagle it in there. But I'm just saying, maybe we should have a time and a place for everything. That's all I'm saying here. All right. 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. So because I watched the fight, elder, I'm not in the truth. No, that's not what I'm saying. Right? Right. Aminyan says something else perverted happened on the first fight of the night. Started to think it was on purpose along with Tyson's bun. Yeah, everything is LGBTQ XYZ now. Everything is the sodomite agenda. Even there was another fight, a John Jones fight. Now that fight, I forgot what night. Anybody know what night that fight was? I think it was an MMA fight with John Jones. I don't really know about this stuff. I don't really keep up with this stuff, honestly. And the John Jones guy, he won the fight, and then he did some little twitch of his butt and pointed at Trump. I was like, what the hell is going on this weekend, man? And everybody's like, yeah, John Jones won, and that brother knocked him out. Yeah, see, John Jones' fight was Saturday night. And John Jones, he knocked out, I think he was fighting an Edomite. He won the fight, but Tyson lost to Jake Paul. It all just seems suspicious, and it seemed like some kind of conspiracy behind it. All right, on the first fight, Elam humped on the brother from the Northern Kingdom twice. See that? Yeah, heck, he did the Trump. He did that Trump dance. No folly. Yeah, the brother John, he did that Trump dance, and it's like, I can't win unless I coon for Trump, right? Shep Gibson, what does the fight have to do with the Sabbath? It doesn't. It's just a fight. It's entertainment, brother. You must be came on late. You go back and listen to the video. I think it was a conspiracy because Tyson never used his signature punch in the belly up to the chin with the same. Now, me personally, I think Tyson could have mollywopped and washed that white boy. But I think also it was a humiliation ritual. But I'm gonna get into that. But right here said, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahweh is in you, except you be reprobates. Now, of course, Israel, I'm not saying if you watch the fight that makes you a reprobate. What I want is the examine yourself part, meaning sometime, let's be honest with ourselves. All right, yeah, Karen. Shep Gibson, yeah, you came in a little bit later. But I'm gonna readdress everything I'm talking about. So my point is, should we put and make a fight so important and put so much energy into it on the Shabbat day? All right, should our focus not be on the Most High, His Word? Now, like some of y'all might have said, well, we did the work, or we went out earlier, or we did a lesson, or we did a sit down, or we went to camp for 2-3 hours. Then later on, we watched the fight. Okay. All right, okay. But look at the whole spirit behind it and the folly and everything behind it. Do you want to put energy into even that on the Shabbat day? That's my question, okay? It says you were talking about whether or not someone should watch the fight on the Shabbat. Sorry if I misunderstood. And people actually think this fight was real. Yahweh himself can't make up ignorance, stupidity, and retardation like this. I think the fight was fixed. Now, let me get into that a little bit, right? In other words, I think Tyson lost on purpose. Or they told Tyson, look, you're going to get this 20 mil. Take the 20 mil. Lose. And now, I don't think Tyson lost. This is just my theory. I don't think Tyson lost just to take a dive. I think they're going to try to make this an ongoing thing because they were already talking about a rematch. And that's what Israel will do. Israel will milk a damn cow till it don't have to water coming out or blood coming out. So I think they are letting Jake Paul be the Eminem of boxing world. He generates a lot of money, so he's untouchable. Yeah, that's part of it also. But what I think, like the brother said, they probably going to try to have another 1 or 2 rematches and just milk the hell out of this cow. All right, because a lot of people, right? Yeah, it said Tyson. Now that part I saw from the highlights. They showed a clip of Tyson training before the fight. Then they showed him during the fight, and the man was look how he was like running away or like just ducking and moving. It was real weird, man. All right. That's what I just said. Some of y'all coming in late, and I said that a humiliation ritual. They could have just said, look, Tyson, for 20 million, go out there in a thong, show your ass to the world, your naked ass, literally. Take a dive to this white boy. Trump just won. Or, Trump is going to win. We need to build and boost up white supremacy, man. We'll give you 20 million, man. Just lose, man. It could have been that. Or it could have been, listen, Tyson going to lose the first fight, and we're going to have a rematch so we can make more money. Even though it was on Netflix, but it still generates money, right? That's not true. Tyson is a beast. I don't give a damn if he was 78. That man is a beast. He could have knocked that white boy out, in my humble opinion. All right? So, but back to the fact at hand, the Shabbat. All right? The Shabbat day. All right? Let's go to Genesis 2, the origins. All right? Genesis 2 and 1. All right? And this is just for understanding. Like I said, I'm not up here saying, you're going to go to hell if you watch the Mike Tyson fight. Only thing I'm putting out to Israel is, should energy be put into something like this on a Shabbat day? All right? Genesis 2 and 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished and all the host of them. And on the seventh day, Yahweh ended his work which he had made. And he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And Yahweh blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which Yahweh created and made. All right, so basically the Most High also made the Sabbath a day of rest. And remember, Yahweh said, man is not made for Sabbath, but Sabbath for the man. So the Sabbath is a blessing. The Most High gave us that day to rest, relax, and serve him and make it all about him. So you can say, well, I'm resting watching a fight. Okay, fine. But just ask yourself something, Israel. Should you really, even if you didn't know, but should you be really looking at Mike Tyson and a damn jock strap on a Lord Shabbat, right? What if someone just observes the Shabbat on another day? Then that's between you and the Most High. I know some of the lunar Shabbat keepers, they were mocking the regular Friday Shabbat keepers, saying, y'all can't watch the fight. Don't ask me for deep. See, we can watch the fight because our Sabbath is Tuesday this month. That's between you and the Most High. The Shabbat doctrine it's getting old. It's getting redundant. Whatever day you keep the Shabbat, that's between you and the Most High. The lunar Sabbath is over the Friday night Sabbath. Fine. Some believe the Friday to Saturday sundown. To me, it's a redundant debate in Israel. Keep whatever Sabbath you're going to keep. The Most High will judge the rest. But if you want to debate it, knock yourself out. But if you keep the Shabbat on another day, that's between you and the Most High. Oh, my Shabbat is Tuesday. I can watch Mike Tyson and all the damn thongs I want. Right now, no folly. I'm just messing with y'all. But, it is what it is. Come on, y'all. 85 people in the room, 35 likes. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up, y'all. In your opinion, do you think the description of the Elohim in the first chapter? We're not dealing with that right now. That's a question. Maybe I'll take a few questions when I end off. All right, so the Shabbat is also a day of rest. All right, so we know we under mercy, we under grace, but also, the Most High, he is strict with his laws, and we have to understand that also. All right, this is Numbers 15 and 32. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Shabbat day. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation. And they put him in ward, because it was not declared what should be done to him. And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall surely be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died as the Lord commanded Moses. All right. Right. So right here, I just brought this out to show that how strict the Most High could be with the Shabbat. Right. The Most High can be very strict with the Shabbat. Right. But now let's go to St. John 1 and 17. All right, let's go to St. John 1:17 and show you through Yahweh shedding his blood for the remission of sins and adopting Israel back to the Most High. We have mercy in the law. St. John 1 and 17. For the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Yahweh. All right, so the law was given by Moses. We just read an example of the strictness of the Shabbat laws. But now, grace came through Yahweh. Yeah, get the likes up, y'all. 76 people in here, 40 likes. Get the likes up. Let the likes match the people in here. Even if you don't like what I'm saying, damn it, still like it. Or you don't agree or whatever. Or your breakdown is deep or whatever. Right? But there's a balance. So we know we have grace in the law now also. But now, do we abuse that grace, like Paul said in Romans 6? All right. Do we say, well, I don't see nothing wrong, so I'm going to do this or do that? All right. I'm just putting it out there, Israel. Again, should we put our energy into a Mike Tyson fight on a Shabbat when we can watch that another day and still keep the Shabbat about the Most High, the law, statutes, and commandments. That's it. You know, that's all I'm putting out there to the family. All right. Me personally, from what I understand in Scripture and what the Spirit showed me, a Tyson fight or any form of entertainment sports that can be watched another day. You know, keep that day about the Most High Yahweh Shai. Like I said, if you're going to watch anything, watch like the news or something you can be edified from, information you might use out in camp, a biblical movie, you know, or a camp teaching videos or a Shabbat class or lesson, you know, something along those lines, right? Even like regular TV, you really shouldn't be watching. All right, so that's all, Israel. You know, I just want to put this out. Okay, all right, brother Shep, whatever. All right, we're not even really dealing with that aspect of it, but okay, brother. All right, you got a little bit of knowledge, follow whatever you want to follow, right? So that's all we're saying. That's all I'm saying through the Spirit, right? Um, let's tighten up as much as we can in these last days, and we know the Most High is very, very, very merciful, right? And we know that when you check it out, you know the Most High is going to judge every man according to his works. So that's why I really don't want to get into the debate of who's right or who's wrong. But there was a lot of, you know, I kept seeing this up on the timeline. And again, Israel, my thing is, it's always, what spirit are you doing something in? Examine yourselves, ask yourselves, do I still kind of have a worldly spirit when it comes? Because you know, when you go to watch a fight, most of the time it's going to turn into a fight party, and it's going to be all lit and turned up and hyped up. So, do you really want to be around that spirit during the Shabbat? Or you want to keep the Shabbat more holy and righteous and about the Most High? And I'm not even sitting up here saying I'm holier than thou. I'm not saying I keep the Sabbath perfect and you brothers went off. It's just something. It's just food for thought, Israel. Where should our focus be on the Shabbat day? This is our 2 Maccabees 15:1. But Nicanor, hearing that Judas and his company were in the strong places about Samaria, resolved without any danger to set upon them on the Shabbat day. So Nicanor, this Greek general, was so envious and jealous and hateful against Judas Maccabees, and agreed, elder, we must check our spirit and whether Sabbath people keep is up to them. We at H.O.I keep the 7-day Sabbath, Kwame Shala Khan. Right? Yeah, Khan. All right, brother Peter, H.O.I UK, Khan. All right, just something to think about, Israel. Where should our focus be on the Lord Shabbat? All right. It says, but Nicanor hearing that Judas, 2 Maccabees 15:1. But Nicanor hearing that Judas and his company were in the strong places about Samaria, resolved without any danger to set upon them on the Shabbat day. Nevertheless, the Jews that were compelled to go with him said, O destroy not so cruelly and barbarously, but give honor to that day, which he that seeth all things have honor with holiness above other days. Even the Jews came, right, to Nicanor. And these were some of the ones that was even working with him. Because a lot of our people during the Maccabean revolt, you had Israelites that had the, if you can't beat them, join them syndrome with the so-called white man. But even they said, listen, don't go to war. Don't defile the Lord's Sabbath. That's how much our people did respect the Shabbat, even though they was dealing with the enemy, right? And dealing with you know, the spirit of we can't beat them, join them. But even they were saying, don't go to war on the Shabbat day with the children of the Most High. All right, it says, then the most ungracious wretch demanded if there were a mighty one in heaven that had commanded the Sabbath day to be kept. So now this proud Edomite Nicanor, he want to know, is there a God in heaven of these Israelite people that said they should keep a Sabbath day? I don't care about that day. I'm going to war with them. And when they said, there is in heaven a living Lord and mighty, who commanded the seventh day to be kept. Then said the other, and I also am mighty upon the earth. He said, I don't give a damn if there's a God of the Israelites in heaven. I'm mighty on the earth. And that's the spirit of the so-called white man. That's why you have these Karens and Kens. Because Esau think like he's a God on the earth, which technically he is, because this is his world. That's what Paul said, the God of this world have blinded the eyes of the unwise, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing in Corinthians. The God of this world is Satan, and Esau is the physical counterpart, the he devil and she devil of their spiritual father, Satan. All right, so he said, then said the other, I also am mighty upon earth, and I command to take arms and to do the king's business. Yet he obtained not to have his wicked will done. So Nicanor, in exceeding pride and haughtiness, determined to set up a public monument of his victory over Judas and them that were with him. But Maccabeus had ever sure confidence that the Lord would help him. Wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming of the heathen against them, but to remember the help which in former times they had received from heaven, and now to accept the victory and aid which should come unto them from the Almighty. But I made my point. I just want to bring out how even the Jews that were with Nicanor was saying, listen, don't go to war with the Israelites on the Sabbath day. And this proud ass devil was like, well, what is there? I call shots on the earth. I don't really give a damn about this Sabbath day. But they understood the importance of the Shabbat. But we are under grace and mercy. So the strictness of the law, a lot of times we're not punished on, but that don't mean, you still want to be on point and firm in your spirit to the best of your ability. So you want to show the Most High that you are making that effort to keep his day holy, and that your spirit is more so geared towards righteousness and holiness and doing his will on the Shabbat day. It's just like a choice. All right? It's like a choice. It's like, what would be more wiser to do on the Shabbat day? Should I watch this Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight, or should I go over some scriptures? Should I just rest for camp tomorrow or Shabbat class? Should I just meditate? Should I put on some videos and binge watch? Should I put on some truth music and relax and just, get some righteous tunes in my ear? What which should take precedence on the Shabbat day? All right, Ecclesiastes 7:16. Be not righteous over much. Some of y'all might say, well, I do the work. I do the work on the Shabbat. Guess what? After the Tyson fight, I'm going to wake up tomorrow Shabbat and I'm going to camp all day. Or I'm going to do the Shabbat lesson, or I'm going to do a sit-down lesson, or I'm going to binge watch and study with some videos. All right? That's why I said I don't really want to get into the debate. I'm just putting out food for thought. All right? Neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? All right? Some of y'all might say, Salakia, I had to block somebody, right? Somebody talking about, well, I don't even want to repeat what they said. All right, so it says, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? All right, so you might say to yourself, well, brother, you being over righteous, you missed out on the fight. You missed out, you know what I'm saying? I don't see what the hell I missed out on. Tyson in a damn jock strap and fighting a half a fight. At least put the clips I saw. I was like, what the hell is Tyson doing? You know what I'm saying? So again, you got to understand, this could have been a whole conspiracy too, because number one, Esau, the so-called white man's kingdom is falling. Their kingdom is falling. They know it. And they're pulling out all the stops. Make America great again. As if America was ever great. But they're talking about, in their so-called finest hours. But the only thing Esau really can do right now is tried to destroy the image of the Lord's people. That's really all he can do. All Esau's doing now is all he's doing now, Salakia, I'm looking for a precept real quick. All he's doing now is trying to make Israel look bad, trying to make the chosen people look bad. He's trying to take us down with him. That's all he's doing. And that's all he really can do, because when you check it out, Daniel's 9 and 12. Right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna read Daniel's 8 and 24, and then I'm gonna jump over to Daniel's 9 and 12. Daniel 8:24. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. This is talking about Esau, right? It's talking about Esau over, over time, over his different kingdoms. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, because what? He rules under the auspices of Satan. All right, like I tell you in Revelation, the dragon gave him his power and great authority. So Esau gets his power on the left-hand side. And the Most High allowed that because we're being punished for breaking the law. The righteous power that we received from the Most High, we lost that. So now we got to be subject to the wicked power under Satan. It says, but he shall destroy wonderfully and shall prosper and practice. Esau's kingdom was going to prosper, and he was going to practice his wickedness all over the earth. Right, his rape, robbery, and murder, his stealing of all people's nations and lands, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. Who's the mighty and the holy people? The children of Israel. So that's all Israel. So now put TYSON on national TV on a Lord Sabbath in a damn thong, jockstrap, G-string, and just basically make the black man ass stop before the whole world. Then let him use lose the fight. Notice the Edomite's name is Jake Paul. All right, what do we call Israel for short? Jake. We call our brothers Jakes in Israel. That's hip talk. Paul was one of the chiefest apostles. I don't know, it's just the white boy's name, but Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson. All right, and Tyson, when you check it out, he had a hell of a career. He was known as one of the knockout kings. So it's like, okay, Trump wins the presidency. The spirit of white supremacy is coming back. One of the greatest black fighters of all time gets beat up by a white boy. And then this nigga's on national TV with his ass out in a jockstrap G-string thong for the whole world to see. Humiliate and destroy the image of the black man. That's what it comes down to. Then you have the other guy the next night, John Jones. He knocks out, I think, I don't even know who the hell that was. I guess that was a white boy he fought. Knocked him out, or he beat him in the MMA. And then he does the Trump dance and winks to Donald Trump. So everything is to dumb the Negro down, coon us out. And I know a lot of y'all was cheering on John Jones. Nah, he was good up in there, right? Right? Yeah, but his name was Paul. Right? But either way, I was just making an observation on the Edomite's name. That's neither here nor there. All right, but humiliation ritual. Nigga, we'll give you 20 million, but you got to get your ass. You got to show your ass. And that's homosexuality, man. No grown man should be showing his naked butt on national TV, international TV. Netflix is everywhere. All right, and furthermore, no big grown 58-year-old black man shit. I mean, come on. Only one supposed to be seeing your naked behind is your wife. Not your children, not nobody. Nobody's supposed to see your nakedness but your wife or wives if you're a polygynist. Right? So, yeah, if you got to show your ass, if you want this cash. TYSON got 20 million. And I think Jake Paul got 40 million. And like somebody said in the comments earlier, Jake Paul is a like I said, I don't know too much about that Edomite. I can research him. But I'm just making this commentary from what I was seeing over the last couple of days with this basically this debate amongst Israel about watching a fight on a Shabbat or not watching a fight on a Shabbat, and how a lot of people's energy was so much into it. And I'm just posing a question, Israel, and I could be guilty of it in certain things also. So nobody gets simple and sensitive. But do we still have a kind of slightly worldly spirit when it kind of comes to this boxing thing? Like, I just gotta watch the fight, even though it's the Shabbat, and it's like, I can watch that fight another day. I can watch the playback. Hell, I'm going to camp. It's Friday night. I'm going to do a Shabbat lesson. I'm going to listen to some scriptures. I'm going to read with my family. I'm going to relax and just play some righteous time. I'm going to relax and listen to audio Bible, whatever. With all this technology and everything now, there's many ways, many things to do on the Shabbat, to keep it closer to holiness of the Most High. Right? Yeah. All in the language, entertainment, yeah. So that's all, Israel. Just something for us to ponder in these last days. Daniel 9 and 12. And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem. They just got to destroy us, humiliate us, make us look bad. We niggas, Northern Kingdom, wetbacks, right? Monkeys, super predators from Hillary Clinton. All right. So, and like I said, Tyson, Tyson, he was the ish in his prime. Right? Tyson was the man in his prime. He was knocking out everything. But Esau, in his pride, it just looks good for him to show, this Negro, this gladiator Negro, no pun intended, because Gladiator 2 is coming out. And even with that, look what Denzel said. Denzel said he kissed a man in one of the scenes in Gladiator, but they took it out. There you go, 69 years old. And Denzel done some of all kinds of movies. But guess what? He's in Hollywood. And you cannot be in Esau's game and not play his game. I know Denzel, great actor. Great actor. And Denzel is the epitome of masculinity in movies, but not no more. And Denzel said they took the scene out. Yeah, I was hoping for that too, man. I thought Denzel would go out the game and we can say, well, he never. But Denzel, he said other homosexual stuff in his movies. He did. So he got a couple of movies where he said some homosexual stuff. Right? And did some stuff that was a little suspect. Yeah, there's a couple of movies where Denzel was suspect. Right? There's a movie called Inside Man. Right? There's a it was the kiss of death. It was the kiss of death angel, but he still kissed the man in his mouth. Oh yeah, I heard that too. Brother Mensa talked too. I heard Denzel got brought up in the Diddy case also, so he got to do a humiliation ritual also. Yeah, brother Elon Ariel, yeah. Denzel did kind of seem kind of happy about saying that he kissed the man. He was adamant about it. Now, like, because of the Diddy allegations or whatever, maybe they was like, Denzel, you're going to have to humiliate yourself. Or they could have said, Denzel, you had a stellar career. You did all these masculine roles. You had some of the most beautiful women as your co-stars. And the rumor is that Denzel would sleep with all his beautiful co-stars, and his wife knew about it. They kind of got an open relationship. That's the one of the rumors in Hollywood. I don't know that, but that's been brought out. They even said he had an affair with Sanaa Lathan when they did that. When they did that movie with what's the other girl? The nice looking Latina sister. Um, that movie with Denzel and Sanaa Lathan. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But the rumor was he had an affair during that movie with Sanaa Lathan. The rumor was she was so-called pregnant and everything. I think that magazine sisters, Eva Mendez Khan. All right, another beautiful Latina sister, and her and Denzel, they chemistry didn't look like they was acting. When that camera was turned off, he was hitting both of them. Nah, Salakia. But that's the word on Denzel. They were saying nothing fine pass by Denzel, and he ain't tapping it, and he ain't, especially his co-stars. So we gonna shoot a movie, all right, and then he go back home to his wife Paulette, right? But anyway, Out of Time. That was the name of that movie, Out of Time, right? But now Denzel, another humiliation ritual, because he was just too adamant about saying, "Yeah, I kissed a man." Yes, it was a kiss of death, right? But he still kissed a man in the mouth on TV screen. He could have said, "I'm not taking that part," and he could have easily said, "Look, I'm not doing that," or he could have been like, "Look, I'm just going to bow out this movie, man. I'm good. That's all right. I don't want to take that part." He didn't even have to explain. He could have been like, "Yo, I ain't kissing no man in the mouth, but I'm gonna just say I don't want to do the part." But believe you me, Hollywood probably told him, "Nigga, you gonna do the part. After all we did for you, all these movies you got to do some kind of homosexuality. And even if we don't show it, you got to talk about it." Right? Just like there was word that him and Julia Roberts, that movie that him and Julia Roberts played in, that they had a scene where they made love, but they took it out because Denzel was saying he didn't want his black audience to be offended. All right, but damn, they got Denzel too. They got him too. Proverbs 12. Oh, I was talking about that movie Inside Man. Go back to that movie Inside Man with Denzel. Is directed, The Pelican Brief with him and Julia Roberts. It's directed, Inside Man is directed by Spike Lee. Watch that movie. They got a scene in that movie where what's the African actor name? I always forget his name. The African actor, he played Denzel's brother in American Gangster also. What is that African actor name? Somebody put his name in the chat. I always forget his name. Cheetos, I don't know. Cheeto Walt, something. Right? Yeah, I saw Judas and the Black Messiah. Good movie. Jewish Moriah. I don't know. Either way, Denzel did it. He did it and admitted he did it for whatever reason. Humiliation ritual. Hollywood said, "We finally got to get something gay on you." No, not Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle is actually Judah. Is Cheadle way something? I don't know. He played 12 Years a Slave too, that Hamite actor. Yeah, he might have did it on his own, or I don't know, but he's adamant about he kissed a man in a movie. All right. Chiwetel Ejiofor, yeah, that's his name. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. This is Proverbs. Chalaki, I've been doing a lot of talking. Yeah, the British guy, but he's a Hamite. All right, just like the guy that played Judas and the Black Messiah, that dude is a Hamite. All right, Proverbs 12. And don't get simple. You might be a Scottish Jake. You always quick to say they're Hamites. All right, don't get simple. Y'all want to damn Africanize Israel. Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. So Denzel, either way, whether he did it willingly, humiliation ritual, it was just time, whatever, he got seduced. I just wouldn't have took the part at all. I don't give a damn if it was the kiss of death, whatever. I wouldn't have took the part. Nah, I'm good. I'm read the script. I'm good. Nah, I don't feel like doing Gladiator. Why not Denzel with no, just I'm waiting for another movie. Whatever the case may be. You didn't even have to say nothing. Right? Maybe they would have figured it out, but either way, it's the buck breaking of our so-called black men. That's all Esau could do now. So hell yeah, Tyson said, I'll get on there for 20 million and show the brother from Judas and the Black Messiah, he played the lead role in Get Out also. Right? That's what they do. They have Hamites play Judite roles. Right? That's another way to try to cut off Judah. See, everything is to destroy the Israelite man. Right. Brother Mensa makes an excellent point. If you cut the scene, why talk about it? Why even talk about it? Because the world had to know that before it's over, Denzel kissed the man. We got some homo stuff on Denzel. Yeah, I would have pulled a Dave Chappelle and be like, nah, I'm good. And they would have been saying he's on crack and he's crazy and he fled to Africa. But that's what it is. That's all Esau could do. Destroy the holy and the mighty people, right? Do us worse than any other nation under the sun, and seduce his neighbor. So that's all the so-called. Notice every prominent so-called black man is being cut down. Diddy, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Mike Tyson, they all being humiliated and brought down. Because it's like, even on a carnal acting level, those are not even men of the truth. They're not even men of the truth. But any prominent so-called black man and Latino, they're going to get to all the tribes. They're going to get to all the tribes. They're bringing them down. So you brothers and sisters, okay, you wanted to watch the fight on Friday night, but what did you watch? You watch Tyson lose to some damn white boy, hillbilly Edomite. Okay, nigga, you was the fighter you was this good, tough fighter, and we got you now. We got a white boy to knock you out. Yeah. Yeah, Tyson, remember, Tyson said, I'll turn you around and F you. I'll make you love me. I'll take your manhood, boy. Yeah, Tyson is known for, that jail spirit. There was long time rumors in Brooklyn that he was raping dudes in jail. Because, Tyson is from Brownsville, and he wasn't always, he was a street hood dude at one time. And he would knock you out in the street. Right, and the word is he used to knock dudes out in the jail and take their manhood. Remember, he said that. He said that to a heckler at a press conference one time. He said, I'll make you love me, nigga. I'll turn you, or whatever he said. I don't want to repeat it. But he said something real vulgar to a male reporter. All right, so, yeah, that's basically that, Israel. I just wanted to come on here and do a quick commentary, and it's just food for thought. Food for thought. Where should our focus be? In these last days, where should our focus be? All right. Should we really be exerting energy on a Shabbat day to watch a Tyson fight or any fight? Especially when it's folly and, this nigga's running around in a damn thong. And, this is what you want to look at on the Lord Shabbat. Let's just examine that, Israel. That's all. Just food for thought. All right. Sirach 39 and 26. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. Right? So clothing was given to us to not show our nakedness, especially our body parts. Like I said, some brothers and sisters might have thought they wasn't going to see that, or they might have turned their head, whatever. But really, Israel, think about it. right? Tell Nala to start back uploading content on his channel again. Nala, he uploads content, but he does it periodically. All right, he does it when he can, because if you notice the camp videos now, they have editing to them. So he does a lot of editing, which he says is time. It takes up a lot of time, and Nala works a real rough work schedule, and he's the only one I allow to upload videos to Mustard Seed because he has a certain flow about the way he upload the videos. I don't even upload to Mustard Seed. I just go live on here once in a while. I'm not really a big tech man. I'm old school. I let the other brothers handle that. They're more tech savvy. All right. That's not to say I can't learn, but you know what I mean. I'm just so Nala does upload videos, but you just gotta wait. They average maybe every 2 to 4 weeks, honestly. But he does it as his schedule allows. And we don't allow anybody to upload on the channel. Yeah, I don't allow anybody else to upload on the channel but him because he has a certain flow he likes to do. Sorry about that. I know y'all want more content, more up-to-date content, more frequently. We have other channels, and I go live on Facebook all the time, but I guess everybody's not on Facebook, and those other channels are not as popular as Mustard Seed. But H.O.I. overall, our channels are not really popular like that anymore. When we were popular, it was less content. It was our videos wasn't getting flagged. So now it's more content. There's more camps out there. Is the more young, fiery camps, that the people like to watch. Because unfortunately, and not to say my young brothers is not bringing the word out. They bringing that word out on a scholarly level, but the people like to be entertained. So sometimes the younger generation kind of starts to take over more. So that's one reason why you don't see HOI as much, because there's more content now. It's much more, some of the younger camps, they got 20 and 30 channels. And all those channels got, hundreds, thousands upon thousands of subscribers. So, like, if they see a video from us, it's like, HOI, okay. I wanna watch these brothers over here. That's part of it. Also, we just lost our space on YouTube. I'm surprised that Mustard Seed lasted as long as we lasted, right? Chief Ephraim has another camp. Chief Ephraim has his own camp now. All right. I don't know about the Silly Dove channel. I'm not sure, but he has his own camp now. He has a different camp, separate from HOI. What's the best way to study the word? And the Silly Dove channel, I don't know. I'm not sure of that. You would have to, if you run across them, you can ask them. Elder, what's the best way to study the word? Just study it. Just read it. Watch the videos with it, because when we talking about certain topics, you can go to that scripture and write that scripture down concerning that topic. But just read the word. The best way to study it is to read it. Have your Bible dictionary, your regular dictionary, your Strong's Concordance online, and that's the best way to study, because that's the best way to study, brother. Just read what you don't understand. What you don't understand, you write down, and you ask questions. You get on the classes, on the lives. You put your questions in the chat or some of the live interaction classes, and that's how you learn and study. But the best way to study is just to read. Read that Bible through Genesis to Revelations, or pick random books, or when you're watching the videos or you sitting on the classes, watch with your Bible open and take those notes and listen to the topic that's being put up, and write those scriptures down concerning that topic, and then study those scriptures so you can know how they apply to that topic that's being brought out by the teacher. Because normally the teacher is gonna tell you they're gonna have a topic up, and those scriptures are gonna apply to that topic. Sometimes other precepts might come out, but it's still all for edification. All right, so that's about it, y'all. I don't want to be on here too long. I just really want to come up here. Of course, I brought a few scriptures out, but I really want to make a commentary. And this is just food for thought, Israel. Just something to meditate and think about. Where should our focus be on a Shabbat day? You know, is it really necessary to watch that clown show, right? Is that really necessary to even subject your eyes and your energy to on a Shabbat day, Israel? Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul versus the Sabbath by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Y'all could have watched John Jones the next night. All right, and he knocked the white boy out. All right, so that's it on that, Israel. All praise to the Most High Yahushua. Don't forget, Hanukkah's coming up. Get your menorahs. All right, this is just the 7-inch. I got, all sizes all the way up to 3 feet. All right, so this is the 7-inch with Jerusalem and Shalom on the other side. Email me at houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. I got all sizes, budgets, price ranges. So whatever your budget is like, you should be able to get you a nice menorah for Hanukkah. One second, myology. Hanukkah's coming up. It starts December 24th at even. The next feast day is the new moon, 9th month, November 30th, Saturday night, November 30th at even. New moon, 9th month. All right. And we'll be announcing the other new moon for December and the closing of Hanukkah. There's only 4 feast days left for the calendar year of 2024. Also, the calendars, the High Holy Day calendars for 2025 will be out. The wall calendar and the flyer calendar will be available soon. You can get the flyer calendar for free. Just pay for the damn stamp, or I can even email it to you, or screenshot it to you, whatever. But if you want physical copies, I can send you a couple of copies. Drop it in the mail, and just pay for the damn stamp. Nah, that's a figure of speech, no folly. That's an inside joke from another brother. But the wall calendar will be for sale to support the nation and the camps. The wall calendars will be for sale for the entire calendar year of 2025. The H.O.I feast day and high holy day calendar for 2025. The wall calendar, that it is. That's about it. Well, Salakia, December 7th, Saturday, December 7th, if you're in the Detroit area, right? If you're in the Detroit area, we have our second annual skate party. Our second annual skate party, H.O.I Detroit, hosted by H.O.I Detroit. Come on out. It's on a Saturday night after the Shabbat. Come on out, skate with us. You can purchase a ticket. Even if you can't make it, you can purchase a ticket. Maybe you can help somebody else skate, and it can go towards the fundraiser. All right? That's Saturday, December 7th. We will have the flyer out soon. Email me for more information on that. All the information for emailing and support is in the description box. Right? You can support us at Cash App, PayPal, GoFundMe, Zelle, Chime, Apple Pay, if you want to support HOI and support this ministry. And the support is greatly appreciated. And Tawada, thank you in advance for any future support. So that's about it. Somebody asked, let me see. Oh, I think they took their comment down. Okay, I thought somebody was asking something, but I think they took it down. I think it was what's the best way to study the word? And we answered that. I thought I saw another question, but I guess not. All right, family. Deuteronomy 23, 7, and 8. What is your question on Deuteronomy 23, 7, and 8? Thou shalt not abhor Edomite. What is your question? Oh, I know I need to make some of y'all moderators. All right, the brother's not coming up, so I'm gonna close it out. You can bring your question on one of our weekly classes. We got plenty of weekly classes. Just look out for the announcements of them. Or the next time you see me live on here, you can ask about Deuteronomy 23, 7, and 8, because I want to know what you're specifically asking about. All right. So you can come on another time. I'm gonna close out. Gotta get the rest of my day started. So yeah, Israel, meditate on that. Um, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul versus the Sabbath, the Shabbat day. Israel. Should our focus be on a boxing fight on the Shabbat? Ask yourself that. That's all. Just meditate on that. And if you see no evil in it, I'm not here to judge you. Like I said, the debate part, the swinging of the swords of the scriptures and what are the restrictions of the Sabbath or not, that's not what this is about. That could be another video. I can do a different lesson on the Shabbat, the do's and don'ts of the Shabbat. Okay, not only Esau, no nation can come in a congregation. They can learn. Like the heathen, we tell them, watch us on YouTube. Come out to the camp and stand there. Ask all the questions you want. But they can't congregate with us. Zephaniah 2 and 1, the scriptures say, gather yourself together, O nation not desired. All right, that's Israel. So in these last days, we are not to be gathering with nobody as far as congregating. Even though Esau, if they come out to the camp, it's like they congregating because they there in the midst of Israel asking questions, whatever. They congregating too. But in our closed quarters, feast days and stuff like that, if we got a school or we rent out a venue or we having it at somebody's house, Esau and the other, not only Esau, none of the other nations can come in. And that's pursuant to not only Deuteronomy 23, 7, and 8, but that's pursuant to many other verses. All right. Right now, like I said, Zephaniah 2 and 1, we're gathering together, O nation not desired. And even in the kingdom, the nation's going to worship, but they're going to have their separate dwellings from Israel. Right? Yeah, Israel, hit the like button if you haven't already. We didn't have them numbers even on this live, but it's all right. This was just a commentary, food for thought. Take it with a grain of salt, Israel. And just meditate on that. All right. Like I said, though, this is not to accuse anybody of sin. This is not to put anybody down. This is damn sure not to be holier than thou, and the elder keeps the Sabbath so much better than every other Israelite. No, but it's just to think about where should your focus be on the Shabbat day. And from what I could see, Israel, and this is my most humble opinion. I mean no disrespect or offense to anybody. But a lot of y'all, from what I could see, y'all still kind of caught up in that fight spirit. So it's like, damn, I know the fight came on the Sabbath, but I just can't resist watching it. So think about that, Israel. That's all I'm saying. Just think about that. Sometimes, even me, sometimes I say to myself, you know what? Am I still caught up with certain things in this world that I shouldn't be? Being in the truth, 30 years, 52 years old, all praise to the Most High. But I still examine myself. Like, I need to get a little bit more discipline with my spirit when it comes to that. You know? So that's what I'm saying, Israel. That's what this live was about. Take it with a grain of salt. Don't stone the elder. Don't, oh, you being over righteous, or you think you keep the Sabbath better than me. No, that's not what this was about. Just something to think about, Israel. All right, encouragement, if anything. And not to say anybody did anything wrong. It's between you and the Most High. All right, so with that, death and destruction to Esau and the nations, power, peace, safety in the kingdom of heaven to the 12 tribes of Israel forever and ever. Amen. Kwame Ashala, we still got next. Hallelujah. All praise to the Most High and the Mashiach H.O.I forever and ever. Amen. Khan, all the brothers, man. All the brothers. Right? All the brothers. Aisha Mason, if you're an Israelite, thank the Lord for letting you see another year. All right, all praises to the Most High. Oh, Salakia. I read it as they should be allowed to. No, they're going to be allowed to worship the Most High, but they still going to have their separate dwelling. All right, when it say after a certain generation, meaning they're going to serve the Most High in the kingdom, but still separate from Israel. All right. So it tells you that in Revelations 11, the outer court is for the Gentiles. All right. So yeah, that's you ain't gonna have no Hamite sitting next to you in the Passover in the kingdom. All right, they're gonna have their own separate place to dwell. We're gonna monitor and oversee them, but they're gonna have their own dwellings to serve the Most High. All right. So again, death and destruction to Esau and the nations, power, peace, safety in the kingdom of heaven to the 12 tribes of Israel forever and ever. Amen. Kwame Yashala, we still got next. Hallelujah. Pre-Sabbath, H.O.I to them chariots fly. Only scream it if you mean it. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Shah, forever and ever. Amen. If Yahweh Shah be lifted up, he will draw all men unto us. And hallelujah. Kwame Yashala, we still got next. Bring it out. H.O.I pull up, boys. H.O.I to them chariots fly. All the camps in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai throughout the four corners of the earth. Hope y'all learned one thing from this video. If y'all learned one thing from this video, I've done my job. If I've given y'all something just to think about, I've done my job. If you relearned something you knew already, I've done my job. If you knew everything on here already and say, I ain't need to learn this again, I still did my job, goddammit. No folly. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua. So have a blessed week, Israel. Stay strong in the spirit. Stay prayed up. Stay diligent in these last days. And all praise to the Most High Yahushua forever and ever. Amen. Shalom. Good. Have a blessed week. Blessed week, Israel. Kwam Yashala. Khan. Shalom.